Hey folks, good morning. Good morning on this Thursday morning, April the 22nd, 2021. Good to be with you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have a bit of a longer devotional this morning. And I was having some hiccups with the whole streaming thing. I'm still not able to see comments for some reason.
Let me see if
Yeah, this is weird. So
you've got comments. You've got 4 people at which shows.
Yeah, so the Facebook
The Facebook
that we stream to is they've changed their platform. And when I mean platform, I mean the way you look at it and how it functions in the background while we stream from this little program to the other one. There's lots of technical stuff. Anyway, it's been changing things up. Whoever they're developing something new, and so the dashboards are different, the stream controls are different, and that kind of caught me off guard because nobody said, "Hey, Eric, we're going to change it," because they should tell me, because probably the most important one that uses it ever. But it is what it is, and now there's a dog on the table.
What slurping noises you hear is Owen.
Doggies don't belong on the table.
I thought he might come visit.
No. Okay.
Doggies are bad this morning.
They are bad this morning. They were running and racing around the house, barking at each other. It was not good. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need some of that. Coffee's ready. Okay, here we go. Upcoming things I want to remind you about Saturday. Saturday is our district advance. It's being held both in person and live via a watch party. Thank you. And our church is hosting a watch party. So it's all set up in the courtyard. We did that last night after everybody left. So you can come on over. Had some help getting that done. Appreciate that. Come on over Saturday. If you want to be a delegate, you can. If you don't, that's great. The delegates are elected. Angela was showing me something else. Our delegates are elected. They come to the church. Everybody has access to it. You don't have to be a delegate to come and participate and watch. Let me say it that way. And in fact, I'd like you to come see. Shows what's going on in the district. You get to hear from our general superintendent, our district superintendent, our GS in jurisdiction, David Busick, great preacher. So come and watch. I put it on the screen in the courtyard, and there'll be lunch. We'll bribe you with food. We can always do that, right? And what else? It runs from 9 until 3. And there we go. I'll tell you a secret. It's going to look like that I am there live with our missionaries, the Sundbergs from Poland. And in fact... Oh. Don't do that. In fact, last week... I know, I'm telling my... It's fine. I pre-recorded... and I worked out this deal with the Sundbergs, like, hey, we're going to pretend that this is Saturday advance. And they were like, sure, let's go for it. So we used the Zoom and pre-recorded this message and this kind of interview and allowing them to speak into the district and talk and share. And we acted like it was going to be live. So I even wore a shirt that I'm probably going to wear for Saturday to make it seem like that, because I have to go and be in advance. Anyway, that's that. So come on out Saturday, watch, participate. It'll be good. Okay, let's jump into our devotional this morning. Did you know that in architecture, form follows function? And I'll explain that. So you tell the builder what you want to use the structure for, and then the builder says, okay, this is how we're going to build it then. They want to know, how do you want to use this structure? That's why I believe every house is different, because everybody wants to use something just a little bit different. So in architecture, form follows function. But in the body, in our human body, it's the exact opposite. Function follows form. You can take that. That's good. Thank you. Function follows form. And so here's what we have to do. We have a job. We have a task in front of us. We have to figure out how God has shaped and wired you together. Learn what he's given you in your shape. And here's an acronym. So if you're writing things down or you have a pencil, I have two if you need to borrow one. Okay? No, it's not going to work. Here's what's in your shape. SHAPE. Ready? First, your spiritual gifts. S for spiritual gifts. H, your heart. Your heart. A, your ability. Your abilities. P, your personality. And E, your expression. Your experience, not your expressions. Your experience. Your experience. So you need to know your shape, your spiritual gifts, your heart, your abilities, your personalities, and your experiences. All those things put together help you understand and know what you're to do with your life. All those things work together. God doesn't put people on earth without giving them a life's work, a calling. Remember Sunday? You have a calling and you are worthy of the calling that's been given to you. Your life's work may be your job, your career, maybe how to serve in your community. Work is part of God's purpose in life. It is. It is. You're not on this planet just to be a placeholder. You're not here just to be an empty bag of bones. You're here to make a contribution, a difference in this world. You are important. God never gives you the work without the means to do it as well. That's why we have these spiritual gifts, and that's why that's part of your shape. But they're oftentimes laying dormant inside of us till we discover them and we begin to use them. Now, there's these many surveys that have gone around, and they show that most Americans have the wrong job. They have the wrong job. They're in jobs they're not really shaped to do. Does that make sense? They're in jobs primarily for economic reasons or for status, not because the job is fulfilling. Not because they're just good at it or not because they're shaped for it. If you're in a job that's not using the shape that God has given you, I think it's important that we ask Him to open the door and look for another job. I think that's okay. It's good to do that. Life's too short. It's way too short to not do the work that you are fit, that you are made to do. And while you're waiting, look for ways to serve others in a way that expresses the shape. Your spiritual gifts, your heart, your abilities, your personality, and your experiences. Here's what the Bible says. Here's our verse for this morning. And I want you to read this. I know the words are kind of small. I wanted to put it all on there. If you want to look it up in person, it's 1 Corinthians 12, 4-6. You ready? There are different spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit gives them. There are different ways of serving, and yet the same Lord is served. There are different types of work to do, but the same God produces every gift in every person. When we begin to know and understand our shape, our spiritual gifts, our heart, our abilities, our personality, and our experiences, when we get to know our shape, it helps us answer some of life's biggest questions. And these questions go like this. What's God's will for my life? That's a big question, isn't it? What's God's will for my life? What does God want me to do with my life? That's a big question. You ever ask yourself that? What kind of job or career should I have? Maybe you're in that transitional phase in life where you're thinking, okay, God's got a different calling. So there's something going on. What kind of job or career should I have? What should be my ministry? Have you ever asked that? What should be my ministry? What should be my mission in this world? And I want to follow up with this. You're not done. You're not done with your ministry, with your calling, with your with your job, your career. Do you know when you retire, when you become retired, that means you have the opportunity to get tired again, which means we need to continue working. So this is a calling for the young and the old. It does not matter your age, as long as you are here on this earth breathing in oxygen on your own. You have an ability to make a difference. Your shape, your spiritual gifts, your heart, your abilities, your personality, and your experiences, those help explain the direction that you should be headed in. And your shape helps shape your work on earth. So God has plans for you, and I believe He's doing awesome stuff through you. But we need to be open to letting Him show us, teach us, guide us, and direct us. All right. Well, folks, that's it for this morning. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, Saturday, 9 to 3, everybody is welcome to come. Everybody. Okay? So we'd love to have a big group at the church. And it'd be fantastic if we have to order more food. That's my goal. But I'm not going to be there, so it's not my problem either. So get your coffee this morning. Get loaded up on some caffeine. It's good for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good for the health and well-being of our children.
That's a good thought. It's even though our kids don't drink it, caffeine is good for their health. If you catch my drift, right? And after this week, it'd be good for yours too. Hope you're doing well. Be blessed. Have a great day. We'll catch you again tonight for Hope, Prayer, and Blessing. And if we don't see you on Saturday, we'll for sure see you on Sunday for worship. Love you all. Appreciate you. Remember, as God is being a blessing to you, make sure that you find the opportunity to be a blessing to someone else. Take care. Bye-bye.